Good morning, everybody. Go up here and check their work. I got my tape measure and my eagle eye. See if they're doing this right. Yeah, the winds have lessened down now. Not near as hard as they were. Told Melinda it should be going away. She was talking about, oh, we might need to call it a day. They ain't gonna be able to work. And I'm like, what? So bro, get the bar and let's remove this piece right here. Oh, there's some screws too. Bar that, and let's get this sheet out of the way so you got a bigger door opening there to go through. There's no sense to go through such a small space. I see one there. Can you reach it? No, on this one. Are they all out? Let's have a look then. Let's see what it looks like. Today when we pull these sheets, we'll be pulling the final walls on the main part of the house. Final reveals on this part. Out here's where it needs to go. There you go. Here, take this. We have an overabundance of all these little short pieces of cocoa lumber, like some of that you see down there. We have a huge stack of it downstairs. It's all in here everywhere. I'm not wanting to get rid of all of it right now, but I'm getting rid of some of it. I gave some away the other day. Let these guys take it home and use it to cook with. So that'd be your sack. Talene, you need one of these sacks to take home? Huh? Yes? Finish filling this one up and take it home with you. There's more pieces right there. Man, they can actually make little old stuff with that wood and cook with it both. I know it won't go to waste, that's for sure. Without a doubt, it won't go to waste. Did y'all cut wires on this wall here? Was there some wire on it? You already got them? Okay. Oh, there they are right there. I knew there was some somewhere. Yeah, these old wires tied here holding the plumbing offset out from the plywood. We put a spacer behind the PVC and tie it. That way the concrete can embed all the way around the tube there. Screw those out of those fittings. Marvin, you're going to pull out from that, and you stay down there, Mike, and make sure those don't get caught in the holes. Okay, now kind of pull it out off of it. There you go. Is it clear now? No, he can't get his hand in over there. This one's tight because it's got a pipe coming up there. I think it's clear now. Yeah. There it is. It was hanging on those bolts. It was still sticking through. Let me get out of your way here. It's a tight fit in here. Let me get out of your way again. This will have countertop coming across here, mirrors, and right over next to this column sticking out, I'm going to take advantage of that column like a sidewall next to it, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of cabinets there. Have the window turned out. Oh, it turned out good. It sure did. Now this one down here, this time, somebody push in on that while we pull out on the deal. Now push in on it. Push really hard. Okay, now take that orange part off. That'll work. Now we can probably get this loose. There it goes. Looks good. Hey, there's a wire tied at the top up there, guys. There's a wire at the top. Here, it's chip that out down there. There you go. Where's that corner? It looks fairly decent. It's not poured real good, but we can clean it up. It's okay, but not great. Just okay. Now there's something screws off from the back side on this. You need to look in there in the back and find all of these. Be careful, there's a bunch of them. Well, it's lunchtime here now, and the water has really been crashing in here. I don't know what it is they're finding over there and throwing. They're looking for something there in the water and they're throwing it up there. I don't know what it is. It's lunchtime for the guys right now. Yeah, they gave them a whole bunch of the short pieces, the scraps of cocoa lumber. We've just got an ample amount of it. I've got plenty there to still finish any of our work that we need. And I want to share it. I want to share it and let them make use of it. We could stack it back and store it ourselves and use it to cook with ourselves. But these guys, you know, their lives have limited means. They have very, very limited means. And that is cooking wood for them. In fact, that's great cooking wood for them. But some of those pieces, I'm sure they'll build things out of as well. I've already know of them doing it. I've gave them some scraps of plywood too. And you know, they can make all kinds of things, especially a creative mind. You'll figure out a lot of stuff you can make. So I'm happy to give it away. That's why I say I'm happy to give it away. Cup of coffee right here. Guys just got back from lunch. I'm gonna take on my hot battery up here also. I think this one's charged, better be sure. Yeah, it's charged. I know they'll be needing it here before long. Well, let's go up here and see what's going on. Let me go up here and bark my commands. Why ain't it like this? Why hadn't you done this yet? Clean this mess up. You know, my bossly duties. Yeah. Stop and get a sip of this coffee first. Ah, boy, that's nice. And you clean that corner already. It's looking good, looking good. Mama grabbed this hot battery from under my arm. It's a fresh one, fresh charge. I figure y'all might need it up here for long. Meanwhile, up over here, Ambin and Uncle Malone, they're moving along right up here with the formwork. It's looking good. Reusing all these old forms. Reusing all these old forms here. We're doing a cleanup, getting rid of all the scrap little busted up plywood and all from all the forming we did on the walls. Getting all of our plywood sheets here together. We got some stacked in the front too we need to bring around here. All the remaining full whole sheets that are left. These sheets have been used so many times. Like I say, there's a few more in the front and there's a few down below too, down here, underneath down here at the first floor. We can get everything gathered up. These were off of all the beams when we poured down below, and we're sorting through those and using them up too. They're working out on using them up here on the second floor. That's what we hope for. So I have them finding all of them down below and getting them up here. Boy, some waves pouring in. It has been really capping over that sandbar, and you guys see that boat right there. The waves pushed it. It was on top of that sandbar, and it finally eroded out from underneath it. I showed it earlier, and it went floating down there where it is on its own. I got a log in the ground and got a rope tied on it, but I knew it was going to erode that sandbar down, and it has. Mike's getting all the rubble cleaned up. Everybody's pitching in. We're cleaning up, we're organizing. I tell you, it helps us out a lot. You got to do it now or do it later. It's better do it now, and we have a cleaner work environment, safer work environment. I mean, we're going at some point, you know, in the house, you're going to be cleaning this stuff up. So just do it now and be done with it. We can see everything better. Better work environment. Get our drop nails and screws and it's all of it. Then it rains, it don't make such a nasty muck up here too. As you can see, getting all the beams formed again. I'm sure y'all remember this all happening down below in the videos. Seems like just not too long ago. And here we are again, doing it again. We've been organizing our lumber and the pieces that we decided we're going to hold on and keep up here right now for the projects we got going on. We can't have too much in the way because we're going to be filling this up full of bamboo. Well, everybody, it's just about the end of another work day. Just about 15 minutes away from it. I'm going to do a quick walk through here and show you what went on. I just got back. I had to run some errands, and my neighbor's house across the street over here, the people from Canada, they have some relatives over there doing a check on the place and just kind of hanging out there and coming out and enjoying the beach. I noticed they were having some problem with their car. It looked like a brand new car, but they had the hood up on it, and it's some ladies over there, and I didn't want to bother them, but I noticed that they seem a little you know, distressed over there. So when I got ready to leave, I backed up in my truck over there and rolled down my window. And before I could even say anything, they're like, "Sir, can you help us?" They probably really felt desperate, you know, some women out here by themselves, you know. And I said, "Oh, absolutely, I'll help you." And I said, "What is it, your battery?" And they said, "Yeah, they were charging their phone, left the key on, drained their battery." So grabbed the old green Hilux Surf and pulled over there and used it to get them going. And there's no power over at that house. So they said they're gonna spend the night there tonight, kind of like a camp out at that house. And I told them, "Look, if you need to charge your phones, just come over here and see us. I have a plug outside here. I'm on solar. It's not gonna cost me anything. And you just feel more than welcome to come over here and charge your phone when you need to." So they seem very happy for that. Yeah, I was just happy to see someone over at that house, you know, and that's pretty cool. Well, let's do a walk around here and see what's happened. All right, so we got all these forms pulled off. This is where the staircase will be coming down here now, and that is what I'm going to be working on here tomorrow, now that all these forms are out of the way. So we'll be casting this door buck right here for a small door right here under the staircase. And I can't back up. I know it's so close, and you're like, "Why are you so close?" Well, my option is to fall very far down if I try to step out over there. You see where my water hydrant's going to come out, or my power will be to plug up my power washer. A drain that's coming out here for an air con. One of those, what they call that? What do they call that? Hatch style windows. Yeah, they call that an awning style and a hatch style window, like on the CR down there. I've already got it. This is what goes here. The opening turned out very nice. Turned out very, very good. Coming on around here, Joel went around, chiseled out some corners, and did a little spot repairs in places we needed to. We had a little divot in this wall here. While this concrete was still so green and fresh, we kind of chiseled into it and roughed it up, and he floated that out and got it nice and flat. So we'll be able to run a grinder over that, knock any of the additional blemishes out for skim coating. He hit a few places in here too, just to make it finish out a little better. Up this corner here, we chiseled off some slag, and he kind of dressed it up. They lacked pouring this column all the way up. It should have been 5 inches taller, leaving a 2-inch gap underneath there. So we bobbed off the bottom of the form that was on there, chopped off 16 inches off the bottom, and got it on there so that when we pour all the rest of this, it can get that last bit with the radius just the same up there on top. We went through and cleaned up a lot of lumber here today. Organized some plywood, organizing our old forms here so that we can sort through them up here, not having to go down to the ground looking for them. Organizing all of our plywood and our old 3/4 inch sheets too, that we're going to be using those as well. Getting everything in order. See you guys later. Getting everything in order. Yeah, go ahead. I know you'll bring them back tomorrow. It's no problem. Okie doke, man. See you later. Thank you, Joel. Joel, he just did busy work all day in here, just doing all these little small things. Same thing on a joint where we extended this wall on down. I didn't have like a real clean place where it come together like this does. It just happens sometimes. Same thing while the concrete was still fresh and green, as we call it. We roughed it up through there and we floated it in. That'll bond really good. I have no concern with it whatsoever. Once we skim coat this thing out, you'll never know that was there. So it happens. I mean, we got a little place over here. We've done that. Just random little things. Coming over here in the front foyer area, the beam across up there as well. Didn't have to have that one either, but I decided to pour it because it'll make a nice ledge to rest lumber on. If you're ever up painting and all up in this 2-story tall foyer area, you can go from this beam where it's going to be open with a handrail, a banister, over to this, and you'll have a nice wide ledge to be able to lay lumber or something on and make you a platform up there. You wouldn't have to have no super tall scaffolding or anything. You could just lay you some good lumber across right up here, lay you a couple sheets of plywood. You would have a platform, and you could work off regular ladders and stuff up there then. So that's the way I wanted to do it. Trying to think ahead. So come tomorrow, it's just going to be continuing on the same thing as today as far as putting forms up around beams. That is the #1 goal that I have the masons on. So just remember, there's a lot still happening, a lot. We got all the finished work, windows, doors, everything. Another room to build on top, everything. Staircases inside, we got a beautiful staircase put in, so much. So stick around, just because this phase will soon, not immediately, but soon be closing up on the building it in place stage. The finished stage is still coming. Electrical still coming, with all the solar being put in place. So stick with us, and hey, I appreciate every single one of you, every one of you. God bless.